Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about on this episode is how red flag laws, extreme risk protection orders, have failed us yet again, and more tragedies are continuing to happen in the light of the red flag promises that are being broken. Everything is linked in the description box below. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, Northtech, who made this possible, and then we're going to dive into it. Northtech Optics is leading the way in today's value optics market. With many of today's most popular features built right into Northtech Optics, users have access to modern RDS technology at an affordable price. All Northtech series optics come packed with features like the MAAS, Motion Activation Auto Shutoff Electronic Programming. By simply enabling or disengaging these modes, users can customize each optic to their specific needs related to the home defense, seasonal hunting, or tactical practice. Plus, everything has a 100% lifetime warranty. Check it out in the description box below, and thank you so much to Northtech for making this content possible. But my brothers and sisters, we have got to dive into this situation that occurred in Colorado 2 days ago. Now, per usual, this is not acceptable behavior, and I will be the first one to completely condemn any type of violence in this manner because this is unacceptable. We are better than this as a nation. This is not who we are. But the thing that I want to focus on right here is the prescription that's being offered by the gun controllers is red flag laws. It's more gun control. Time and time again, we have seen gun control fail, red flag laws fail. It does not work. And the big thing that I want you to walk away from this video with that I'm about to present is the equation, the balance of freedom equation. The rights that are being infringed of the Second Amendment population across the board with red flag laws, as well as the due process rights of every single citizen that they infringe upon, versus the potential, what if we could save something, which is a complete hypothetical, which has no bearing on reality. I'm about to walk you through the fact that the cost is not worth the promised reward because it's not being delivered. Like I said, everything is linked. Let's dive into this, and I want to start off, first off, with Colorado's ranking on every town for gun safety. They're number 10. This stacks upon the last time we talked about something like this, which was about a week and a half ago in Virginia, which was number 14. We're going up the gun control ladder according to every town for gun safety. This does not work, and the prescription is worse than the proposed cure because it's not working. Check it out. Colorado has some strong gun laws. This includes requiring background checks on all gun sales. That's universal background checks. That is a gun controller checklist wet dream right there. An extreme risk law, that's a red flag law. That's something that they propose is going to stop anything and everything from happening. It fails repeatedly. This does not have a single instance where this has prevented something. In fact, there's only instances of failure. We've covered on this channel a lot. Again, not mitigating the pain that all these situations cause. What I'm saying is the red flag laws that are infringing people's rights from a due process rights of due process, as well as red flag laws, does not work and is not worth the infringements upon people's rights, and there's no guarantee it's working. In fact, there's only evidence to the contrary. And laws keeping guns away from domestic abusers. That's the boyfriend loophole. All of these things are not working. You can tell. In fact, in this situation in Colorado, the only thing that worked was equal force. Someone went and took a handgun from that criminal, I'm just going to say criminal, be nice, and stopped it in its tracks. That's the only thing that's going to work. But let's keep going because I want to show you. And St. Louis as well. There's multiple examples of what we dive into. But here's the sources from AP. Gay club shooting suspect evaded Colorado's red flag gun law. Now this came out today. All right. Again, everything is linked, but I want to show you that even the media is noticing red flag laws do not deliver on their promise. Denver AP. A year and a half before he was arrested in the Colorado Springs gay nightclub shooting that left 5 people dead, Anderson Lee Aldrich allegedly threatened his mother with a homemade bomb, forcing neighbors in surrounding homes to evacuate while the bomb squad and crisis negotiators talked him into surrendering. Any red flags here, so to speak? Why is this person walking around on the streets? If you are threatening to harm people with literally improvised explosive devices, evacuating entire sectors of neighborhoods, why is this person walking around? What's that about? Is this a question of red flag laws, or is this a question of actual consequences for your behavior? Maybe mental health support. And even in that situation, which the article is about to lay out, they still had access to firearms. Again, this is a criminal. This is someone who should have been in jail, not been should I, shouldn't I not do red flag laws. This should have been, hey, you're in jail, bruh. Let's continue. Gotta go to the next point. Yet, despite that scare, there's no public record that prosecutors move forward with felony kidnapping and menacing charges against Aldrich, or that police or relatives tried to trigger Colorado's red flag law that would have allowed authorities to seize the weapons and ammo the man's mother says he had with him. So you had no charges of kidnapping, you had no charges of menacing, you had no charges whatsoever. There's an actual bomb threat. Actual people were mentioned, entire areas were evacuated, and nothing happens. Does this sound like a problem around gun rights, or does this sound like a problem around criminal justice? Let's keep going, because there's even more. And again, it's important because even the AP is noticing this. Gun control advocates say Aldrich's June 2021 threat is an example of a red flag law ignored, with potentially deadly consequences. While it's not clear the law could have prevented Saturday night's attack, such gun seizures can be in effect for as little as 14 days and be extended by a judge in 6-month increments. All the gun control in Colorado that they've recently instituted and they've been building on for years did nothing to prevent this instance, nothing to prevent prior instances. Across the board, these gun control laws are failing, and failing miserably. And someone needs to bring it up. I'll step into that void. Goodness gracious. An Associated Press analysis found Colorado has one of the lowest rates of red flag usage despite widespread gun ownership in several high-profile situations. Okay, so let's go back to Illinois. Remember around July 4th? Red flag laws in Illinois are rampant. Gun control laws are rampant. FOID cards are standard. Yet still things go wrong. Let's go to St. Louis, where you had multiple situations. We've covered all of these things. Go to Virginia. Again, multiple instances. This is all within the last 5 months. And now you can stack Colorado on top of it. All of these things occurred in gun control zones, and nothing has occurred. The point is, the red flag laws, all the gun control measures in the world are not going to stop criminals from criminaling. What's going to stop this type of instance is hardening soft targets, which again, referencing St. Louis, we've seen is the only thing that works. Let's keep going. Courts issued 151 gun surrender orders from when the law took effect in April 2019 through 2021. 3 surrender orders for every 100,000 adults in the state. That's a third of the ratio of orders issued for the 19 states in the District of Columbia with surrender laws on their books. So on the high end, you've got 9 per 100,000. On the low end, you've got 3 surrender orders. Tell me again how this is the magic... No, I'm not going to say that. How this is the magic solution? This is not the magic solution. In fact, the things that are occurring across the nation are the due process rights and the Second Amendment rights, which are being thrown on the altar of a promised safety that is not being delivered. That's the important piece here. Got one more thing for you, then we're going to go about our Monday. The AP's study of 19 states and the District of Columbia with red flag laws on their books found they have been used around 15,000 times since 2020, less than 10 times for every 100,000 adults in each state. Experts call that woefully low and hardly enough to make a dent in gun killings. The point here is they're going to go down this road of, well, we just need to use the flag more. It's clearly not the law that's the problem. It's the people aren't using it. We need to put more money into the use and education around red flag laws. That's where they're going to go, because on the left, on the gun control side of the argument, it's never my ideas were wrong. It was we didn't do it big enough. Tie that into socialism. Boom. It wasn't that we did it right or wrong. It was that we didn't go big enough. We didn't go hard enough. It will work if we just put more money behind it, if we fully embrace it. The point here is you cannot legislate out morality. The problem that we have here is a heart problem. It is not a physical item problem. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.